Doo-doo-doo. And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a special episode of VKH Live. I'm your host, Jeff DeWitt. Joining me is a very special guest, Laura from JRock Vault. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. Today's a really big day for us.
Yes. Do you want to tell them why?
Well, today is our first time that we're processing renewals on our subscriptions. So we're doing a lot of fun customer service stuff today, and yeah, it's cool. We're headed into the second box now.
Awesome. Yeah. So for anyone who's not familiar, JRock Vault is a subscription box service for awesome JRock merchandise, and it's bi-monthly, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yes, and every month is a different artist, and it's a surprise each time. And what do they usually get in the boxes, Laura?
So you usually you will get a T-shirt. They are in American sizes. So we currently have small through 3X, which is usually you can't buy v-kei band shirts in those sizes, so it's really nice. And then you also get the printed box. So our full size vault comes with that artist branded box. And then you also get a CD. We promised a single. In our last box, we had a mix of singles and full albums, and even albums with DVDs in them. You get a small photo. You also get a poster. And occasionally we will also have a lot of bonus merchandise in there, so actual merch from the bands as well. And I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It sounds good. So like last month, well, was it 2 months ago at this point? I
Yeah,
forgot. The time's
it
flying.
flew.
Yeah, it really did. So 2 months ago, JRock Vault released their first box, and it was for Kaya. And so what we're gonna do today, this is I think YouTube makes me say this, by the way, but JRock Vault is actually our sponsor, and we don't take a lot of sponsors because we only like to do like good products. So
That's
um,
so
that
nice.
that's how you know that's how you know it's a good sponsors if they made it to VKH Live. I'm gonna start setting up that stigma right now. It's like only the good products come on VKH Live, but
Jeff's like apologizing.
yeah, yeah. So well, speaking of, sorry for we're both. This is the stream that's baptized by the sun god, I guess.
Oh, you too now.
Yeah, well, I've got my light on, my overhead light, because I'm going to be doing my own live unboxing of the Kaya box from last month. I'm going to be writing a review for it. I have been holding on to it until I was ready to write the review, and that time is now. And so we synced it up with the stream. And so, by the way, anybody in chat, if you or anyone you know who's free is a JRock Vault subscriber, if you guys tweet at me or VKH Press, or just let me know in the chat, we will have you guys come on. We will have any subscribers who want to come on this live stream and show off like any of the special merch that they pulled, because there are some there's a random aspect to the boxes, in case people are unsure like what that means. So if anyone wants to come on and compare things, we'd love to have you on. If we don't get anybody on, if y'all are too shy, I know some of you are shy, so there's no worries, but we might do something a little different maybe halfway through the stream. But I'll keep an eye on chat in the meantime. But yeah, so
let's sweeten the pot a little bit. If they want to come on, I will give them $10 off their next box for showing the Kaya Vault on the live stream.
Oh shit! Look at that. So you're getting paid to kind of getting paid to come on and show off your merch. So that'd be pretty
It's
funny.
just because like
They're
I
pretty great.
love watching people's unboxing videos. It's so fun for me because I like to see like their reactions to things when they open the box. So I highly encourage unboxing videos.
Yeah, yeah. Mad Punky Heartless in the chat says, "Now I regret not getting the Kaya box." um,
We have some more left. I've been so busy since we got back from LA. I haven't put them back up in the store yet. But we do have some more Kaya vaults left. If she wanted to get that one still, so I just have to
yeah,
put them
you just got
in.
to put it back up sometime
Yeah.
at some point. Yeah. Yeah. So before I go ahead and open up this box, I wanted to ask you a couple questions, maybe just about your your journey. But what was my main one was what was it that inspired you to start this business, this subscription box business for JRock?
So it's kind of it's funny to me, but I was joking around with my friend about like, wouldn't it be funny if visual kei bands started their own subscription boxes? Because visual kei bands are masters at marketing. They will put their design on anything out there, like like they're selling you different versions of things. It's like when you follow a band, you become like a collector of that band in a way. So I think I was joking around with her, like I thought it would be so funny if the bands like caught wind of the subscription box craze. And my friend Shelby, she's like, you should totally do a subscription box. And we thought about it, and we realized that there wasn't really anything like that out there. And I like to order subscription boxes myself, so it just seemed like a really fun thing to create.
Yeah, that's okay, cool. That's pretty cool. And I also noticed, would you say like a big priority for you is like presentation with these boxes? You know?
Yes, I love branding, so I probably go a little bit overboard with the box. Most subscription boxes don't have full color, like photo quality boxes like we do. But it's so cool, so why not do it? So I try and like go over the top a little bit with it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I, you can't really throw this out, to be completely honest. It's like it's pretty
Yeah, and
pretty so.
I wanted the designed box really badly because I want the box to be part of what you receive with the subscription. I want the box to be something that you really look forward to seeing on your doorstep.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was very flashy, and when it showed up at my door. So, yeah. So, well, then, we can go ahead and start getting set up.
Okay.
While I move my setup back and everything. Do you want to? Did you have some a hint maybe you wanted to read out about what the next box might be?
Okay. So
Maybe.
for just one, are we like sprinkling hints?
As many as you want.
Okay.
It's up to you. For those of you who haven't been following JRock Vault on social media, first of all, what's wrong with you? Go do that. And secondly, just kidding, but you should. Because Laura posts like makes a lot of cool posts and stuff like that for like related to JRock. So, but secondly, she's been dropping like mad hints for like to get people guessing about what the next box is going to be. So if you've seen any of your friends like commenting on any posts that had like really nice cupcakes, photos, there's a good chance it was from her. So, but yeah, I'll let you go ahead and read one off.
All right. So the first hint is for our first box, we did solo artist. And for this box, we are doing a 5-member band.
Really narrows it down. No,
going to have fun torturing people for the rest of the day today.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you put in the work, so you earned it.
So the next hint is that this band is super colorful.
That does actually kind of narrow it down, in my opinion.
Like 5%.
Only 5%. Well, I mean, there's a big what you call it.
Another hint is that this band is less than 5 years old, so they are a newer band.
For sure. Okay, do you want to read off one more and then I'm ready to go?
Sure. Another hint is that this band has been really outspoken about their desire to go and perform overseas.
Awesome. So leave your guesses in the chat. So I've if you were wondering why my setup was so weird, and you can ignore my bed, I'm moving out this I've been moving out all day. I'm getting ready to move, so
they already know where you live, so now they're gonna know where you sleep.
No, they don't. I put a blur on it. I accidentally doxed myself in the last time.
Live streamers know where you live.
Well, it was, I don't know. It's a long shot.
Live streamers? Yeah. Well, the viewers?
The viewers.
Live streamers is the wrong word.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to open it up first and then turn it around. Do I have it open correctly? Nope. Hi, what are boxes? There we go. Nice. Okay, so this is what I got. I don't know. Can we see that okay? Okay. Here's what we're working with. First of all, bubble wrap. That's a great product to have included right there. Yeah. Can you hear me okay, Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got, let's see, we've got the introducing Kaya card. It comes out backwards in the Hangouts, I believe, unless you're seeing it correctly, but it shows up correctly on the live stream. So, But yeah, this month we're proud to introduce vocal powerhouse and renowned solo artist Kaya. He's currently active as a solo performer and as part of the music duo Schwartzstein. Schwartzstein was first produced by Mana of Malice Misere. Scan this QR code to learn more about this artist, see full discography and more, and then you have a password. So what's the story behind the QR code? Do you want to tell people what you did with that?
Mostly it was for two reasons. The first reason is that I was terrified that we were going to send stuff to print and then we would have to correct it later. We thought about, why don't we just build a private page that you can log into, because then we can print the cards really early. And that worked out really well, because when we do the page, then we can add so much more information about the artist than if we're trying to fit it on like a sheet size paper. And we can also add videos, and if there's like legal ways to stream music, we can give you like all the links to where to find that artist directly. So it's a lot more interactive that way.
Oh, okay. So the box subscribers, they have that page that they can just go to and get like electronic goodies in addition.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's like really smart. I was like, I just had to think first. I was like, wait,
why would you do that? Oh, yeah.
That's really well. It's just like
there was a problem with this.
That's really good.
There was a problem with this one, and that is, I believe, the URL is case sensitive, but the font used is not. So if anyone's had any trouble accessing that page, just private message the JRock Vault page, and I'll give you the link directly.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah,
What's
and then I
this?
think like the password is supposed to be all lowercase or something like that, but it was just a
Right.
inopportune font choice.
For sure.
Yeah. So
What's this picture? Like, where's that picture from for Kaya?
okay, I believe that photo. I could be wrong about this. I believe that photo is from one of his Chanson albums, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or it was another recent release by him. I
Oh, okay, cool.
think it was Chanson stuff.
Yeah, I am still catching up on Kaya. But all right, cool. I'm gonna put that over here in my designated safe space. Uh, um, okay, cool. So next we have uh, postcard. What would you call this? Like postcard size? Is it
we've
postcard size?
we've been calling it a photo card. I'm
Photo
not
card.
sure what the like proper name for that is, but we've just been calling it photo card.
Yeah. So here's a cool trick, right? So this is when you at the start of Friday night, and then hold on. And then this is at the end of Friday night. That was I think Winona and Shane and I came up with that on on one of the podcast episodes that hasn't come out yet. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. Okay, so we have sorry, I'm just reading it. Okay, so we got a single or an album, Queen
Album.
by Kaya. Yeah, I mean it's by Kaya, but I mean Queen. It looks like, is that viewable?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now is the CD is like one of the random things?
Yes. There might be times when we release a box and they'll have all of the same CD. It just depends on artist inventory and how many we need to order. But I think most of the time it probably will be like we'll have 4 or 5 different CDs and you get a random one of those.
Oh, okay. Did you randomize the photo cards, or was it all the same this time?
The photo cards are all the same.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. While I get this poster unfurled, do you want to do you have any more hints or?
Okay, I have one more hint.
Okay.
If you've watched any of this band's comment videos, they also got swept up in the pen pineapple pen craze.
That's pretty good.
I'm not sure if that's like too generic or too specific.
No, it's I mean it's you said you wanted to make them hard, so
I'm trying.
that one's pretty good. Because that could be some, and it could.
Did you see when I tried to post a hint for the Kaya shirt for the first vault? And I didn't just blur the shirt, like I basically turned it into like 5 pixels or something like that. Like, and somebody still got it right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah,
it's
we
just
were
like
cracking up about that. That
I
was
don't know
funny.
how to win.
Yeah, you have to. I don't blame you for taking a an aggressively vague approach to your to your
Aggressively
hints.
vague.
Aggressively vague, like that's a thing or something. Okay, let me take this off for a second. And okay, cool. I like this. Is cool. So this is a double-sided poster, actually. Then
Yes.
let me see. Okay, sorry guys. Can you tell this is my first time doing an unboxing live, doing anything live involving moving things? So one side, and then we got the other side. That's pretty dope. Very nice. Very nice. Do you plan on always doing double-sided posters?
We promised a single-sided poster because I don't know if we can do double-sided every time, but I'm going to try and do it as often as we can because it's just really fun to get two options.
Okay, cool. Last but not least is the shirt. Do you want to talk about like how you do your shirt designs and stuff? Like,
so
are they custom for? Like, we haven't seen this really anywhere else, right? Or have we? I'm not sure.
You've seen similar versions of this shirt. Kaya was using a version of the shirt that's pink, I think, with pink ink on top of it, for his shows promoting the single in Japan. And then he sent us this one to use for the vault, and he chose the color red. And then
cool.
Yeah, and then recently for DragCon, and I think that he had like the showdown in Mexico. There's another version of this shirt out there that is black as well. But we are the only way that you can get the red version of that shirt.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I guess I can move the webcam around. I just leave it in place. Okay, cool. Well, that was the last thing. I will. Okay. You said you're out of hints, right? Give me 1 second. I'm going to change it to the shirt.
Jeff's gonna model for us.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your first time modeling, Jeff? Oh my God. What's going on? Do I need to turn around?
No. Yeah, first and last time modeling, so.
All right. VKH exclusive.
Yeah, I actually like how this fits me. I lost just enough weight just in time.
Goal shirt.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you had asked me the size, and I actually asked a size lower than what I normally am. So.
Oh, I forgot. I think you told me that too.
Yeah, I was in the process. God, because I've been losing a lot of weight, but I looked at like our first live stream because I had to when we announced the official weekly start time for the Saturday streams, which, by the way, if you didn't know, VKH Live now starts every Saturday at 8 p.m. regularly, and we do bonus streams at random times still. But I'd linked the playlist. I'd embedded the YouTube playlist in the article, and the first video that plays is like the first one in the playlist, which is the very first one we did. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna need to archive this at some point because like it looks kind of, I don't know. To me, it looks like a different person. But anyway, yeah, this like fits like really well and everything.
What do you think of the fabric?
It's really comfortable.
I know. Really comfortable. I'm not just saying that because they're my shirts, but I wear them all the time just because they're not stiff or scratchy like the really, really cheap, crappy t-shirts. Like they're just really soft and stretchy. So yeah, I don't normally wear t-shirts, but I wouldn't normally, but since we started printing these, I wear them all the time.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I feel it, but I don't feel it. But it's so soft, I almost don't feel it. Is I guess I don't know. It's just really, I don't, it's not bothering me. So.
I'm gonna quote that. It's gonna be like in the review section. It's not bothering me.
Well, that just shows you my past standards for clothes and stuff like that. So there's gonna be even more like changes and everything. Like I'm just going to be my transformation is going to be documented on VKH Live episodes week by week because I am moving to Miami. It is a fashion hotspot. my favorite hairstylist, who's like the one person I trust with cutting my hair. So I haven't had a real haircut in a while. Lives over there. You know, all this stuff. So let's see what the chat says. Let's see how they like that.
I can tell you that the shirts for this next box are going to be black shirts.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see. We had some guesses in here.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know what they guessed.
Yeah. I can. Do you want me to send you the link to the stream?
I don't know if it's gonna like mess this up or not.
You just need to pause it if you open it in. Oh, right, you're on your phone. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're really good at.
Just read the chat.
Yeah, you're really good at making your phone setup like feel like a computer setup. By the way, I keep forgetting. You literally told me before.
You know what's funny is I cracked the shit out of this phone like a couple weeks ago, so just got lucky, and none of them are over the camera, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Asuka guessed Devloof. Lauren guessed Vivarush. Cheese is good guessed Vivarush. Katie says first cupcake made me instantly think Vivarush because they fit the clues. And I think that's it. We're obviously not going to tell you if you're right, but those are very interesting guesses.
Is Vivarush like the only colorful VK band out there?
I don't know.
I feel like there's more bands out there.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a few. But speaking of, did you and chat? You can answer me too. But Laura, did you get to look at Rave's new PV that I sent you? I think.
Which one was that?
That was the.
Oh, was that the one with the guy with the purple, for like little pigtails or something?
He had pigtails in his suspenders.
Yeah.
And right before the breakdown kicks in, he's going like this, like an Osharike guy, because they're an Osharike band usually. And then they start all like headbanging together because they're like doing like a metalcore breakdown. So, guys, I was right. The future is Osharikore. Rave's new mini album is from what I can tell, because they put out that PV and they had put out another track just up on YouTube as a video. It's like the zany kind of catchy sound that is associated with rave, but then also mixed in with metalcore-esque things. So it's full on. It's more Osharikore in the way we've talked about it on this on VKH Live than like anything else I know that I've seen. You know, so it's definitely a thing. Yeah, so we do have one final hint that I can go ahead and share, I guess, a bonus hint. The cupcake.
Oh yeah.
This is the greatest VKH Live exclusive. Definitely the yummiest VKH Live exclusive that we've ever had. So let's see. I will go ahead and share my screen, and this is the next cupcake hint. How's that look? See it? It's a little off. Okay. Is that coming up okay for you?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool.
Did I tell you how big these cupcakes are? They're like, you know when you go to Costco and you buy the muffins? They're that big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when is the delivery Visual K themed baked goods service coming?
God, that would be so fun.
Yeah. There's ways to do it. It just seems like it seems all about timing, frankly, because you have to. I mean, I would assume you would need to keep them refrigerated and all that. But I know there's
Well,
people that
yeah,
do
and
like
you
cookie
have to
delivery.
own like a huge commercial kitchen and be fully licensed and be
Yeah.
licensed to ship to the places you're shipping to, I think. Um, I used to be a food safety manager. So I've
Oh, really?
worked in restaurants for a long time.
Oh, wow. Cool. Um, is that how you got into baking? For
Yeah,
those of you
actually,
that don't know, Laura's like a epic baker. If you haven't been able to tell yet, but
yeah,
like
I
she does
actually
hella
made
baking.
these and they're fully edible, so all of the decorations on them are edible too. Um,
So even these the horns here or whatever.
yes, those are made out of fondant. I went to culinary school and now I work as a food blogger. Not for a website that I own. I work for somebody else. I write recipes and do food photography for a living.
Yeah, that's awesome. Uh, that's like I don't know. That's just such a internet friendly skill to have. Being able to like bake something like like that looks really photographable, and then also be able to photograph it. It's like you got them both. That's pretty good. That's really cool. Um, okay, chat thinks that the cupcake looks cute and delicious. We stumped them now. They're they're
Really?
they're they're not sure who it could be now. Yeah.
Huh.
So very interesting. Awesome. Okay, back to me. Um, I am much less delicious looking than that cupcake because I know because I've been out moving all day. So um, totally can see a VKH meet and greet happening with Laura catering the event. I'm down. Like next, when's the next? Um, well, I when's the next thing that's been announced? I don't know. I do
I
need to
would
go.
so love to do that. That would be
Yeah,
so fun for me.
I do need to come out and visit LA. Like I know I'm moving to Miami, but like it's not like LA is off the table, you know, in the long term still, So I at least need to visit because enough people have told me I need to visit. So Katie says, "Oh wait, is each cupcake supposed to represent a member of the?"
Yes.
Yes. So uh, awesome. So all right, so we did the unboxing. We talked about um, all the cool stuff you get. Any when are you? So when will you be revealing the box? Is it
So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna post the full cupcake set to our Facebook page and also Tumblr, I believe, which pushes over to Twitter. And then if you're on our email list, you'll get the announcement in the morning. If you're not on our email list, we'll be posting the announcement probably tomorrow afternoon to everything else.
awesome? Awesome. So it's coming out tomorrow. So
Yes, I'm so excited.
if if you guys show up to VKH Live tomorrow night at 8 p.m., let me know in the chat if you guessed correctly. Um, I'll I'll I'll, uh, I'll keep an eye out for those for sure. Okay, so we've gone through our stuff. I haven't heard anything. Let me check Twitter just to be safe. Okay, yeah. So we haven't heard from anybody in terms of wanting to come on the stream from a JRock Vault subscriber. Oh, sorry, Ashley. It's 8 p.m. EST time, so 5 p.m. PST for the VKH Live tomorrow. What was I going to say? Oh, okay. So we don't have anyone that's reached out about coming on for the stream that was a JRock Vault subscriber, which is fine because it's it's a little some people get a little shy. Everybody's shy, But so what we're gonna do now, since we do have people in chat, is if anyone in chat wants to come on and hang out and talk about what you think of the boxes you saw, let me know in the chat.
Questions.
Or ask questions. Yeah, like anything.
Harass Jeff.
Harass Jeff. You can hide your face, like that kind of a thing. I can show you how to do that if you don't want to show your camera. Otherwise, but yeah, let me know in the chat, and I will.
You should probably tell them too that it's like Google Hangouts, so you can do it from your phone too. That's what I'm doing. I'm just on my phone.
Yeah, so it's Google. Yeah, it is Google Hangouts. So just let me know, and I'll if I see it in the chat, I'll send you a link. So yeah, all the dedicated ones so what are we, like 45 minutes in? Yeah, so all the dedicated ones, if anybody wants to hop on VKH Live and talk with us, speak now or forever hold your peace. But while they're doing that, I can rattle off a couple of announcements, I think, or things that recently happened. So we're going to have an article. I teased this in a couple of places, but we're going to the article for the next VKH Live is going to go up tonight, probably shortly after this stream is over, and there's going to be an interactive portion to it. So I'm going to and it's going to be immediately available. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But it's going to be immediately available, and it's going to be available up through the end of the stream. So keep an eye out for a VKH Live announcement article, and make sure you click it and read it and see what it's about, because there's more to it than just like the video link for tomorrow. That's all I'll say for now.
The people are going to be like, man, they won't tell us nothing in this stream. God.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I can just say it because I'm going to put it up. Yeah, I can just say it because I've teased it enough, and some of the people I teased it with are here anyway. So we're going to be doing. So I had an idea, and this is a good enough time as any to shout out CCOS, who was the last person that donated on our last stream. And they had said, and I missed this message, so I felt bad, but they said, please talk about LMC more next time. So I was initially just going to read it out and then just on like the next stream, and then just let people know that's like, we'll talk about LMC some more, don't worry. But he actually gave me an idea, he or she, whoever that is, actually gave me an idea when they sent that. And so that idea is turned into a stream. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a live stream where we are ranking LMC's albums, like in terms of like, what's your favorite, what's your second favorite, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to have some kind of poll set up so that all of the viewers and readers and anybody who wants to get involved can hop in and cast their vote. And then Winona and I will talk about it, and we'll go through each of the albums and talk about, what we like or, about each album. And then we will find then we will reveal the results of the poll at the end of the stream. So, and this is something we wanted to do as a series. So we figured we would try it with LMC because the LMC fans have been really big sweethearts to to VKH and honestly all of our VKH friends like Rubav and Laura. I don't know if you've interacted with any of them, but
I infiltrated their secret clubhouse.
Oh yeah.
They were so nice to me.
Yeah. I did the same. So we figured we'd start with you guys, since you guys are very clearly dedicated fans and interested in talking, and we'll probably move on to other.
Can I tell you what they did? I think I told you this earlier, but I'm gonna get this story wrong. I don't know. I mentioned LMC on Twitter. I think because sometimes I go on Twitter and I just retweet stuff and then try to add jokes or whatever. But I mentioned LMC in a tweet, and then all of a sudden I've in my retweets, it's all LMC fans sending me gifs of them throwing money at me. And so it's all my mentions are full of money.
That's awesome.
But LMC fans do not play.
Yeah, no, they're great. Great energy, great internet energy. So yeah, I think it'll go pretty well. I'm excited to do it, and then we'll do it with other bands, with other fan bases that are pretty engaged. Moving forward. So, but let's see. So none of you guys want to come on? That's the other thing, is it's if we don't I don't know, make it really easy to get people to just pop in, pop out, not even on a video call. A lot of people are chilling and watching these, from what I understand, so I understand that's totally fine. But is there let's see, what else can I talk about? Because I did have one other thing. Yeah. So for anybody who's interested, I actually went on another YouTuber's live stream this morning, and he's a much larger YouTuber than, or he's a much larger YouTube channel than ours. But so it was really cool to I got to talk about some of the things we talk about here, but in a more a more foreign crowd, and see what the reaction was and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check it out, the YouTuber's name is it's VEE, and the link to the live stream is in the description here. Sorry, I'm starting to space out. I'm a little sleep deprived. So I was definitely sleep deprived on his stream as well, but I tried to power through it as best I could. But I went on there to talk about the Spotify issue that I ranted about in one of our VKH Live After Hours streams. So I tweeted it or I messaged it to him, because he's a political satire YouTuber. Sort of a liberal, pro free speech kind of comedian type. So it's pretty funny, witty guy. He lives in Romania, so he kind of has an interesting perspective on all kinds of different events and stuff. But he talks about a lot of cultural issues and stuff like that. And so the concern that I had with Spotify is that they were starting to work with the SPLC to police what they were calling hate music, and it was without even getting into the conversation about the hate music part. The part that's a big problem for me is corporations using really bad algorithms to try and simulate a kind of moral philosophy, because it completely failed on YouTube, and it would completely fail on Spotify. And the update to the story was, and somebody in the comments section on my last stream called it, was Spotify's rolling it back because they got universal backlash from it, particularly because the people that it had been targeting removing from like their featured sections in a way that's like, we don't want to support this. It had started with R. Kelly and XXX Tentacion because they both have like they both have controversial like legal issues going on. Kind of. I mean, it's, if they're convicted, it's they're pieces of shit for what they're being accused of. It's like sexual violence and domestic violence and things like that. But it was a little alarming for a lot of people to see. I think the quote was, it was like, two black men on trial for that have yet to be convicted, and their art is being deplatformed, and it was a whole mess of like questions and controversies, and so they just ended up walking it back. So we kind of pulled that apart and talked about it from a lot of different angles, like kind of explored like different sides of it, and he very much has his own opinion on it, and I tend to agree with him, but we also like tried to poke in other directions and stuff. So it was fun. It was really interesting. And if anybody saw the live stream where I talked about it initially, I had said I was really worried for these Japanese bands that the context of like the music that they're making would not be taken into account, because it's just kind of the nature with the US industry in general. I don't really trust a corporation to like follow the philosophy all the way through, to do the due diligence and be like, is this band doing something hateful or are they not? And, and like I said, it's like one of like a bajillion different things. And then at the same time, I got to talk about v-kei, and I got to talk about JRock, and kind of introduce it to like a more mainstream internet culture audience, and see what the reaction was. And it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. So if you guys want to check that out, like I said, the link is in the description. I say it in the stream, and I'll go ahead and say it here. If there's anything that's politically incorrect or anything that you take issue with, I mean, I don't necessarily know if there is, just because we've talked about that Arshite PV on here in gross, in-depth detail, and I don't think we outdid that on this stream with V. But all of the opinions that I expressed on there and all the opinions that V expressed, they're our own, and they don't reflect VKH's official views on anything. VKH's official views on things are that we are apolitical. We're not political or anything like that. But if you want to see how some people reacted to me bringing up v-kei and stuff like that, pretty interesting. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a monologue there, Laura. But yeah, Brent says R. Kelly 100% guilty. To be honest, it's been whispering for years now, without a doubt. He's like I think I am assuming, it's I don't think anyone convicted should be deplatformed, says Asuka. So like we had conversations about that and pulled it apart. So played some devil's advocate, some other stuff. So he's very good at explaining and empathizing with other sides, I think. But he's also very he's also very witty and a little cocky, a little bit of a prick too. So it's kind of funny to to talk with him. So but yeah, so that's about all that's going on with us. So we can go ahead and wrap up. But before we do, Laura, do you have any other special announcements you want to make? Did I miss anything?
I think that's everything. One thing I did want to say is I wanted to make sure that people are aware that it's not just me who owns JRock Vault. I have a business partner. Her name is Shelby. You don't see her as much, but she's actually the one who is putting all of the boxes together at the warehouse. She packs all of the boxes. She's the one who divides everything up, and she got everything sent out so quickly. And if you've never done a physical product before, it's really stressful to ship a physical product. And all of our physical products were unique. So, there's a lot of things that could have gone wrong, like sending someone the wrong shirt size or forgetting to put something in the box, but she did a freaking excellent job. I think we had maybe one or two um, issues, which I think is pretty awesome because it's her first time doing anything like that too. So I just want to make sure that I'm like publicly saying how awesome she is and making sure that everyone's aware that she's part of the business as well.
Everyone press F in the chat for Shelby. To pay respects to Shelby. But okay, yeah. I guess we can go ahead and wrap up. I will drop a hint that I know we didn't get anybody on the stream, but I am working on a really easy way to get people to drop in and out, and maybe you can look forward to that soon. Kind of going to keep upgrading the streams. Hopefully,
it'd be so cool to see the people who show up in the chat room every time, because I think a few of them are there like every single time, so it'd be really cool to see them.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys, so think about it. So, Bryn wants on next week. Bryn, do you want to call on now?
Don't chicken out.
Yeah. Well, he may be being it on mobile, but Ashley says, hope to catch the next one. This was my first time watching live. Yeah, thanks for watching. We just announced that we have that we're doing it every Saturday at 8 p.m. It's like the 5th time I've said it, but I want to get it across. 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST.
What is your topic for tomorrow? Oh no, that's a special live stream, right?
Yeah, but I did just say it here. So yeah, it's the LMC ranking LMC's best albums. So.
Oh, that's tomorrow? Oh, I thought you were just saying you're doing that in the future. I missed that. That's
no,
awesome.
No. I'm definitely doing it tomorrow. Okay. Let me see if I can find Bryn. Let's see. Yeah, Bryn's ready to go. Bryn, can you go to VKH Press's Twitter account and send me a private message? Our private messages are open, and I'll reply back with the Hangouts link, and then it'll link you, and you'll be in here with us. But yeah, if you send me a DM on Twitter, I believe that's the easiest way to do it for sure. Are there any releases you're looking forward to, Laura? Like coming out anytime soon?
In general?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the new Gazette album. I have a feeling I'm gonna be listening to that for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I pre-ordered the D single. I think it's a single. So that'll be fun.
Oh, okay, cool.
I thought it was out already, but it's not. So I went to go buy it and I ended up pre-ordering it. The v-kei tribute album that's got Miyavi's cover of Pink Spider on it.
Oh, really?
And there's a few
I didn't even
other.
know about that.
I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing all of the tracks, but that's the one I'm looking forward to. And he's apparently been playing this song on tour. And I went down to the LA show, and I thought for sure he would play it in LA, but I don't think he did. So I tried to order the album, but that was a pre-order, so I guess I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah,
I found
cool.
out, not a CD, but I found out that Because like the Hide's, I guess like a state still comes out with like new items and stuff all the time. And for the 20th anniversary, they are putting out a new plushie. Like the old like UFO style Hide plushies, the really big ones. You used to have to win them out of UFO catcher machines, and used to be able to buy them online for like $30-$40. So I have one, but he's all messed up now. uh, but I think the old ones are worth money now, because you can't find them as easily. But they're coming out with a new one, and it's his outfit from the last X Japan Live, I believe. So I pre-ordered that off of CD Japan as well.
Yeah. Okay, let me. I'm gonna put in my my wireless earbuds are about to die. Sorry, give me 1 second. This is the trade-off I'm still learning to deal with. Is my earbuds have batteries now?
I have Bluetooth headphones now, which I love because I no longer get into like near-death situations with the kitchen cabinets, but they don't last very long.
Yeah.
So that I don't like.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hassle. Let's see. Hold on 1 second before I get them off of me. Okay. Wow, you know what, Bryn? It's just hitting me that this is the first time I'm seeing you back in a while. So holy shit. What's up? Sorry, my brain was on autopilot there for a second. Let me go ahead and add you in. Reading the name, not processing the name, but yeah. Oh boy.
Who is this?
This was Bryn was one of the first people that was like a regular in our streams.
Oh, cool.
He had to go. I believe he went away for a little while. He wasn't going to be able to make streams, so I'm guessing he's back. Man, I really need to wake up because like that's a big deal, and I just like completely like I was just like reading things. Also, I need to open my can of Monster before I drink it. Oh god, this is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. So unprofessional.
You have to start sleeping.
Uh-oh. Did I lose Laura? Uh-oh. Oh no, Laura, where'd you go? I wonder if her I hope her phone didn't die. Oh,
Did
there
you
you
hang
are.
up on me?
No.
Oh no, I'm sideways again.
No, I can't I can't really hang up without killing the whole stream. So
there you go. I don't know what happened. It said the call ended. I was like, "What? How dare you, Jeff?" So
yeah, I maybe that was Bryn trying to get in. I'm not sure. Let me I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Bryn, were you able to get in? That link should have put you in the Hangout, so I don't know if you clicked it and something weird happened on your end. I do know Laura just got kicked from the chat for some reason. Hangouts is like such a work in progress, man.
yeah, it might just be my connection or something too.
Yeah, just like creepy timing.
Mm-hmm. I was like, sleep more, Jeff. Click.
Yeah, everyone poofed is what someone in the chat said. What Ashley said.
Was it you too?
I don't know. Maybe I did. I'll have to go back and look. That's so weird if that's the case.
Wouldn't that like cancel the whole stream or something? Maybe not.
I honestly don't know. There's all kinds of quirks with this. Like there's like this echo that is like almost guaranteed to show up in some of these streams I've seen, and then you have to pause for 5 seconds and the echo goes away. And Bryn says I can't get it. I can't get in. Bryn, can you DM me a Gmail address for you, and I will. I'll invite you via email. We can keep talking about stuff in the meantime. Invite me on Google Hangout. I guess I could just do that.
I should probably tell the chat too, like if they don't want to come on the live stream and they have like questions about the box or even like industry stuff in general or obscure visual K questions for Jeff or anything, like you can just put it in the chat too because Jeff can read it.
Okay, Brennan, I just sent you an invite on Hangouts. Let me see if I can add you in here. I just get no suggestions now when I type names. That's great. That's great, Google. That's awesome. Okay. Well, he's video calling me, but it's not going to be the right. Let's see.
Yeah, it's got to connect to the correct Hangout.
Can I merge Hangouts maybe?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, God. If I call him while I'm calling you, what happens? Just in case this goes down, bye, everyone. Inception. Oh, God. Did it?
I feel like you could just post the link like in the chat because I don't think you're going to like... It's just people we know in there, basically.
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second, Laura. I'm sorry. I'm going to... can you interact with chat? I'm going to mute myself and talk to Bryn, and then we can try and
interact with the chat?
Yeah.
I can try, because I can't see the chat.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Jeff doesn't realize that we can still see him. That's so weird. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? It's just Jeff talking to nobody. We should do like a caption this with Jeff's silent video. That'd be pretty fun. What is going on in the chat? Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, guys? Let's see. Gotta go to... Oh, my phone's shaking. I'm sorry. That's probably horrible. Let me turn YouTube on and see if I can see the chats. Am I the only one who cannot use a sideways phone, like, at all? VKH press. There we go.
Okay, back. Sorry. You guys hear me? Let's see. Can people hear me? Yes. Okay, cool. I'm back. Sorry about that. Doing some technical difficulty things over here. Let's see. Chat, I do have a question for you though. What would be a box that you would want to see the most? Like I don't know if maybe that's like a I don't know if that just defaults to your favorite band, or if there's like a band you've got in mind that it's like they'd probably have really sweet merch. I would probably want that. I think Laura would be very interested to hear about that. Shoot, how do I? Okay. Good grief. Sorry, guys.
Jeff,
okay.
Are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Did you come back right now, or have I just been off in another window, like talking to nobody?
You were off for like 30 seconds. I'm not sure what might have happened.
I opened the chat on YouTube so I could see what they were saying. So I guess that maybe that takes me off when you go to another window. I was trying to interact with them.
Yeah.
One of them said that they liked the Totoro poster. I'm actually in my son's room just because it's like the quietest room in... Oh, shit, sorry. The quietest room in the house. So okay. That's why I'm in here.
Yeah. I can ask... just in case you didn't hear it, Bryn, I sent the invite to your email. So hopefully it sent correctly. But okay, so I can read some of the chat in the meantime.
I guess I failed.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Asaka says, "How are you reaching out to bands for this vault?"
So we have what I did is I hired an agent who represents our box, and she also happens to be the agent for a lot of other artists. She, I believe, is one of the owners of Fake Star USA. So Rhubob's actually the agent for our box. So basically, I hired her. She's in charge of the schedule for the bands and booking the artists for the vault.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you like the artists that she works with so many big names. Like, I think you'll always be pretty happy with the vault. And then the cool thing, too, is there's a lot of people that she knows, but maybe it's not, like, someone that she represents. So she's really not limited with the vault, like, at all. Like, it could really be anybody.
Yeah, Bryn, I sent it to that email. I thought, let's see, let me try again. Oh, you know what? Maybe it looks like it actually registered at this time. The last time I sent it, it didn't like turn into like a contact bubble like that. God, fucking. I'm trying so hard just because, you know, I'm a software developer in my day job to like not be a snob about like the software and stuff that we're using, you know, because it is a blessing that YouTube exists and we can live stream and stuff. But it's just like the design of some of this, like it's like it shouldn't have been released to the public, man. Like not like this. God, no, not like this. Everything feels like it's in beta constantly. But I guess I shouldn't complain too much. I had asked the chat what they wanted to see. Oh, Cheesy's Good says that they like your Totoro poster and your Batman.
It's like all ripped up.
Yeah. I had asked like, you know, what their favorite like what kind of a box they would like to see. Like maybe if there was like a box from like if it was their favorite band, or if there's like a band that they had that like maybe they're like they make pretty dope merch, and so they had said LMC, a lot of LMCs. Yeah, LMC, Shin, One OK Rock, Jillica, that one's interesting. Acme, X Japan, Acme, plugs in Gazette because yeah, a band that's hard to locate on Apple Music or Spotify. Duran Gray, Lip Lick, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, it sounds like a pretty, you know, diverse interest in different things, in different kinds of bands.
We did a survey before we opened where we asked people who are following us to please recommend bands to us that like that they want to see in the vault. And actually, like the first artist when we did Kaya, like he was one of the more requested artists. And I believe there's another box that Rhubob's working on that like that was an artist that like maybe she hadn't considered, but she saw how requested they were, so she decided to book them. So we do try and listen to requests a lot.
Cool. I'm gonna do one last try with this with Bryn, and then if not, I can get it figured out, and we can have
hopefully
people on
this
tomorrow.
time.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I don't want to like have the back end of this of this live just be like VKH technical difficulties debugging tutorial. Like
stand by.
Monophobia says, I know how you feel about that, Jeff. Software updates get worse and worse every time. Yeah, but like these newer companies, like that, you know, I'm really impressed with like the alternative tech companies that have like kind of come out, you know, over the years, in the recent years, like Discord. Like Discord's like a Skype alternative and a Hangouts alternative. I've been exploring Discord, and just as like the way it's made, like in terms, like I can kind of break that down.
Discord reminds me of the early like Yahoo and AOL chat rooms, which dates me a lot.
Well, I think
but I love it. Like it's that,
yeah,
it's like that fun. Like you don't have, it's not like Facebook where you're using your real name. Like you can go on there and just like meet really cool people, and it's kind of anonymous and active, which is cool.
Yeah. Brent says, I can't deal with this nonsense, LMAO. Okay, so I guess he tried it. It didn't work. All right, sorry about that, Brent. Well, I guess it's good that nobody like wanted to come on, because apparently I can't just add people like I've always added people. Like,
trick question.
Yeah, so I'll debug this, and then we'll this is towards the back end of the stream, so you know we won't get a ton of people, but we'll have people that want to come on tomorrow. You know, maybe at the end after we reveal the poll. So Bryn, if you want to stick around for that tomorrow, you can come on. But otherwise, we'll have you on, man, because it's good to have you back. So. Yeah. Well, I guess that's about it. Like,
Jeff's at a loss for words.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, I was hell-bent on solving the problem. It's like, all right, well.
Did I tell you how much fun? This is kind of off topic. Did I tell you how much fun I had at DragCon?
Oh shit! You went to DragCon?
You didn't know I went to DragCon?
I did not know. I completely did not know. I was
like live tweeting to our group chat.
I was
there.
Yeah, and I was a ghost. I was a ghost that weekend. It was that was.
Do you guys want to hear about DragCon? I wasn't
Yeah,
there
yeah.
for like half of it, but
Makes sense, you know. We're talking about
yeah.
Kaya.
Yeah, so we went my son really, 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 really loves Miyavi. My son's really into music and so he like mimics Miyavi's guitar playing and stuff. So we took him down to the LA show and because we were going to be at DragCon, so we couldn't have stayed up here and gone to the San Francisco one. So we stayed down there for a week, and then we went to DragCon on Friday, and it was so freaking cool. It's like they had it at the convention center where I don't know if they still do Anime Expo there. They used to, but it's like at the Los Angeles Convention Center, and you go in and it's like they had this huge hot pink carpet down the center of it, and then a lot of the booths are either like crazy makeup or costumes or wigs or art. A lot of the booths were for the various drag queens that have been on Drag Race. So you can go and like stand in line and I thought this was so cool. Like their booths are all like photo sets. Uh, so like and I don't know all the drag queen names because I've only watched like one season of Drag Race, but like one of them had like her booth was made to look like you're in jail, so you can take a picture with her like in jail. And like one of the more famous drag queens had like go-go dancers outside her booth. It was pretty insane. But we went to go support Fake Star and Kaya. So Kaya had a booth towards the back. It was cool. Like they're playing his music videos, and they had merchandise there for sale. And he did meet not meet and greet photos. Like you could go and you could. He had us appearance times at his booth every single day, and he was wearing like different costumes. So that was pretty cool. I was mostly excited because I got to go take a picture with Elvira, who's not a drag queen, but I was very, very. I didn't know she was going to be there, and I was like, Elvira! I was so happy. But I also
Oh
went
yeah.
to.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm remembering this now. I did
Just like this
not
is all coming back to me. Yeah, I went and met Elvira.
yeah, I did not realize that that was DragCon.
That was DragCon.
Yeah, oh that's awesome. I
Yeah.
yeah, last weekend I was really slammed with uh getting getting ready for the whole week has been getting ready for the move, but I had a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff to catch up on and for you know just everybody
Yeah.
everything. But yeah, I do remember that because you had explained to me who that was and was like, I can't believe
Mm-hmm.
you don't know who she is. And,
He did another performance at Rage, so I got to go down there, and it was so fun because he did the multi-stage performance thing again. And they also had another drag queen there from Drag Race who was also performing that night too. And oh, that weekend was jam packed. And then I went to the tea party on Sunday. Kaya had the Cafe Noir. I do not know how to pronounce that word.
Noir. Noir.
Noir. I
Noir.
had
Yeah.
my I did the first ever booth for JRock Vault. I was so freaking nervous, but it was fun because I got to talk to different people, and the tea party was so darn cool. And they had like a pasta buffet, so you could go and like ask the guy like what kind of pasta, what sauce, what kind of meat you want.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
obviously Rhubarb was there because that was her event,
Mhm.
and I swear like 3 or 4 different people got her food because everyone was so worried she wasn't gonna eat. So we
Oh,
had like all these pasta plates,
oh, that's
but
awesome.
it was an awesome, awesome event. So if Fake Star ever puts on like a formal tea party event like that, like you should definitely go if you get the opportunity. It was so cool. Like the table decorations were beautiful. Kaya performed with Tomo from Echo Stream was playing the guitar, so they did acoustic versions of some of Kaya's songs, and I believe he said at least one of them had never been done that way before, so it was like a unique performance. So it was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Hmm.
I want to say Shane from VKH was going. I don't know if you bumped into him by chance. We
Who
probably
did
could
I
have.
meet? Who did I I'm gonna remember exactly who I talked to like 10 minutes after I log off this stream. It's gonna like all percolate to consciousness.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, he was really excited about it. He's pretty deep into the drag scene, and LGBTQ culture in general. So
Uh,
he's given some.
I heard someone got their Kaya vault, and I should know this person's name and I can't remember right now, but someone got their Kaya vault autographed at one of the sessions over the weekend. So they said that they're gonna send me a picture of the vault autographed or whatever. I was like, oh, that stuff's so freaking cool. Like,
Oh wow, that's
yeah,
awesome.
that makes me like really proud to see stuff like that because like that's my business. So
Yeah,
it's
and
like
the
my child.
fan and the fan photo, and they're with Miyavi
Yeah,
they wore your shirt. Like that's
I
really
think there's a
cool.
couple of different Katies who are subscribed. So I'm not sure if it's the one who's in the chat, but she posted. She wore this shirt. This one was a special one we did for people who did the pre-order with us. We gave them like a special shirt. But she wore this shirt to her meet and greet with Miyavi, and then she posted the photo, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" Like, I want
Yeah,
to start like a wall of like cool customer stuff. We have the best customers. Like, literally everyone who's that I've talked to, like our subscribers, are just all so freaking cool and nice.
yeah, that's yeah. We're gonna have to do um, uh, I don't know if you're familiar because I don't know because we've had it on pause for a little while, but we do have a podcast like the VKH Breakdown podcast. We're gonna need to do a DragCon recap because so if you want to come on that, we
Yeah,
were
I'm down.
you know because we had Shane that gave like great coverage because he's very into that scene and that culture, and so we had we had a discussion just about like interesting expectations of like Kaya kind of being the ambassador from like the Eastern visual kei scene to the Western drag scene, and like kind of the differences in both of them, and like maybe
Yeah,
some ideas and things that might get exchanged, and seeing what happens, because I mean Kaya is by getting more into the drag scene, he is like kind of adopting things that are would make him the only visual kei artist that is doing those things, and then at the same time being in the drag scene but having the visual kei side, he would be the only
yeah.
drag queen, quote unquote, with all the visual kei aesthetics as well. So, um, which is like obviously it's like pretty interesting that he has the two different looks as well. Like that's pretty,
Mm-hmm.
so you can tell. Yeah, we've talked about this before, like privately and
It's
stuff, but
perfect for DragCon.
yeah, yeah, he's definitely like he's I don't want to say walking the line because that makes it sound like it's dangerous, but it's like he's mixing and matching, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He's blurring the lines. It's interesting. So um
Well, Kaya always says Kaya is Kaya.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So he is one of those artists I think has enough charisma that he can make that statement,
Mm-hmm.
fortunately, like
Unfortunately.
no, fortunately, I mean,
Fortunately, okay. I missaid
like
that.
Kaya, Kamijo, Miyavi. Miyavi is like a great example because he changes like his style and sound constantly, but then it's just like, well, he's just Miyavi, like like that kind of a thing. Um, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, let's see. Let's see. Doris De La Cruz in chat says I was who posted the photo with the shirt.
Oh, that's a different shirt. She wore the one that you're wearing, the red shirt. she wore that one to meet Kaya. And she
Oh,
also
cool.
posted a picture of that as well. So I got two customer photos like meeting artists wearing our shirts now. It just makes me so proud and happy.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I see. I'm trying to see what. Oh, okay. Sorry. The chat was. Oh, I'm on top chat. Um,
Oh.
I need to get on live chat. Yeah, YouTube has top chat and live chat, and I was advised by wise men on the internet to always be on live chat. That's where the party's guaranteed to be. um, what else was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, DragCon, yeah, it definitely sounds, it's definitely going to need to be something we will need to regroup on and talk about. So, um, okay, yeah, I think we can go ahead and wrap up then.
Okay.
Any final um, announcement? We already did like any more announcements. Like you want to announce the box, like when how you're revealing the box and when one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we gave out some hints during this live stream, and then we also posted additional cupcake photo during this live stream. But tomorrow morning, I believe it's set for 10 a.m. Pacific. So I guess that's just morning for us. I'm going to be sending out the email to our mailing list subscribers announcing who the artist is for the box. And then I'm also going to be posting the full cupcake photo set to our Facebook at that time. And then we'll be making the announcement to the rest of our social media tomorrow afternoon or later in the day. And
Awesome.
we're going to be accepting new subscribers till June the 5th. And so if you want to get this box, you'll have to place your order in before the end of the 5th in order to get the one that we're announcing tomorrow. But we're accepting new orders already, so the cart's open right now.
Perfect. So yeah, guys, definitely check out jrockvault.com. Got the link right there in the description. And let's check any notifications. Got all kinds of things. Yeah. So any other things we should cover? Oh, since you're here, and JRock Vault and VKH, we're on the same stream. We should plug our Facebook group that we have. It's called Visual K and JRock Party.
Oh yeah.
we have a link to it on in the description under VKH Press links. I guess I should pull that out. It's not technically, it is and it isn't. I should pull it out on top because I want people to check that out. But so basically, it's JRock Vault and Fake Star, which is which is
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb, which is Rhubarb. They manage this group, and Winona and I from VKH are in there as moderators. We have this little Facebook group. We're past 100 people. We might be past 150 people at this point, but basically we're just making it like a cool, chill place that like reflects like the kinds of stuff we like to do, like these live streams or Laura's done like cool live streams and Rhubarb does cool events. So main thing is it's like a friendly place for people to talk about music, and that would be a safe place for artists to come hang out. So we.
I know Rhubarb's got some like future plans for the group. Nothing set in stone yet, obviously, but we've talked about maybe having because you can live stream 2 groups, so maybe having like private group only like live streams with artists occasionally, or What are some of the other ideas we're talking about?
Bryn says,
Anyway, so right now the group's just basically us hanging out, but we do have plans for making it like kind of like a VIP group in the future where it's like the group will have its own special content as well.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan. We did just have our first artist intro technically. So we had Shola Aurora, who I've had on, I've had on here for a great live stream about how to be an international visual kei artist. And he is based out of New York City, and he makes some amazing kind of like just go check out his stuff. He posted in there, introduced himself, and I shared some of his music after that. So we're slowly moving people in. So
yeah. There's a lot of industry people in there already. Obviously people from VKH and JRock Vault and Fake Star, and I believe there's a couple other people in there as well.
Lori. Yeah, Lori from V-Star, who's been on
there's
here.
Someone else who Rhubarb knows who I don't know yet, but yeah, so it's also, if you have any questions about, how to like promote bands, or you have questions about industry, like that's a really good place to go post them to.
Yes, definitely. So with all that being said, take it easy, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, Laura, for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And make sure you guys check out JRock Vault. All right. Peace out.